Hey there, this is Workbench with Workbench Quagmire. Welcome back to day 43 of our Free Code Camp Python in 100-ish days. We're going to start the project for the classes and objects section. And here you can see we have this build a budget app. We're not going to do that. We're going to do something very close to it, though. So if you've watched before, watched the project sections, I don't do the actual project. I find something close to it that uses the same concept. So let's look through this real quick, and then I'll tell you kind of what we're going to do. And it's very similar. It's basically, if you can follow along with what I'm going to do, you'll be able to complete this, but you won't be able to copy the code. So, in this lab, you'll build a simple budget app that tracks spending in different categories and can show the relative spending percentage on a graph. Fulfill the user stories below to get all the tests to pass to complete the lab. So the user stories are, we're going to have a category class that accepts a name as the argument. The category has an instance attribute ledger that is a list that contains a list of transactions. The category class, you have the following methods: deposit, withdraw, get balance, transfer, and check funds. When the category object is printed, which will be its string method, it'll display this here. So we should be able to replicate that where it has each transaction. This is the description of the transaction, the amount, and then a total at the bottom. And this is 30 characters, I believe. So we'll have to figure all that out. But basically, we could have multiple categories. Oh, one of the things here, you get balance transfer. So we'll have multiple categories and we'll be able to transfer between them. In our case, they won't be categories. So you should have a function outside of the category named create spend chart categories that returns a bar chart string to build the chart. You start with this percentage thing, and basically we have to do this. So it has multiple categories, and they're printed down here like this. And then you have this bar chart here. We may do something different there. We know about imports and things like that, so we may actually use like matplotlib or something. This is maybe we'll do both. We'll have like maybe a create spin chart, create spin chart fancy. So we'll do the terminal one and then the other one. So this is kind of what we're going to do here. But our project, we're going to have, instead of categories, we're going to have projects. So we're going to be able to create a project and we're going to track time against it. So we'll have hours or minutes, something like that, with a description of what we spent time on. So we'll log hours, remove hours, get total for the project, transfer time between projects. That'll remove them out from the current project. I guess it's if we make mistakes, has enough. So we'll have a whole other thing going on here, and we'll be able to have the same situation where we can print a little project tracker output that shows the project and, you know, what we initially planned. So we're going to have a budget. We're going to have a budget for time, though. So we're going to say, well, we're going to budget 40 hours for it, and then, you know, we're going to subtract out, 4 hours for a meeting, and another 3 hours for meetings, and another 6 hours for meetings, and then 2 hours of work. So, but it'll basically be the same thing. It'll just be different code, and we will start that tomorrow on day 44. This should take the rest of the week. It may not. We'll see how it goes, but I'll be coding this in, I'll be in VS Code on this one. I'm not going to try to code this in the terminal. So we'll have the terminal open in VS Code, and we will write this app, create this app, and see how it goes. And then when you're done, if you follow along, it should basically be the same stuff you see here. you should be able to recreate it pretty much with a different concept, slightly different methods. So that is that. Just a short one today to preview kind of what's going to start tomorrow. So starting on day 44, yeah, this is day 43. Day 44, we'll start this project. So thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.